feeling like we's different. You ain't the hustling type, we's different.
Wait, listen, man. Nope, no clap, no introduction, nothing, man. We just saw history made yesterday. History was made, the changing of the guard. The mood has indeed changed. So much just went down yesterday that you have no idea. You have no idea. Nobody saw it coming. But let's get into it. Let's get into this. Vince McMahon announces his retirement from WWE. Big deal. Very, very, very big deal. Because I think it's like we all just kind of just prayed on this and it just happened. You know what I'm saying? It's like we pushed it so much that, oh, boom, there it is. You know what I'm saying? But while it's happened, it still feels kind of surreal. Because it's one of those moments where it's like, you know it's going to happen, but you just don't know when. It's like somebody you know about to pass away. Like, you know they're about to pass away, but you just don't know when. So you just hope that, you know, time is on your side. Sometimes it's not. But for this is a whole different story. We don't know. We didn't know when it was going to happen, but it just happened out of nowhere. Now, this is probably, and based on every single story, that if you Google this, every story will say, you know, Vince McMahon announced retirement following admit sexual allegation, all that. Like that's the last couple of words from it. The sexual allegation. So people are believing that Vince McMahon retired because of the sexual allegations. See, I can't tell you if that's the real truth or whatever the case is, because last I checked, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the lawsuit got dropped last week. So if the lawsuit got dropped, I'm pretty sure he was the reason for it. Then was that really the can you really have sexual allegations on you so much as to just make yourself fully retire? Like, it's weird. I don't know. I ain't gonna go deep into that. That's not that ain't something I need to get into. But this is what we got into. So, even though technically, when the allegations first came to light, Vince stepped away. He stepped down as CEO. Stephanie became interim CEO. And that was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? I think that's been about 2 weeks since that's happened. But Vince stayed in creative control. So he may have stepped down from the CEO duties, but he didn't step away entirely. So that was the big thing. He was still part of creative control, so whatever happened, Vince still had to say so. Now he's fully gone. Like, he don't got creative control. He got nothing. I mean, the only thing he has is he's still a shareholder. So if he wants to help in some way, he can do that. But other than that, Vince he's gone. 100%. Like, he's gone. Because right now, it's Stephanie and WWE President Nick Khan will be co-CEOs, but Stephanie will be chairman of WWE, or chairwoman in this case, which is, I don't think anybody saw Stephanie coming. I think more so people thought Shane were gonna be, because why not? I think Vince loved Shane so much that he wanted to give the company to him. He did. And then Shane would have gave it to his kids, and it would continue like that. But we don't even know what Shane doing. We don't even know how he feel. And if it wasn't gonna be Shane, then maybe it was gonna be Triple H, and then Triple H just does what he do. But nope, Stephanie got it. Which is fine, I ain't gonna throw it away yet. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's happened. This just happened yesterday. Like damn near almost 24 hours ago, Vince just retired. And you want to know how much of an impact this retirement is? Well, I mean, it's a huge impact. What am I saying? It's a very, very, very big deal. But apparently, Vince's retirement is either almost or about to affect SummerSlam. Because there was news before SmackDown even came on that Brock Lesnar walked out of SmackDown because apparently, according to reports, he only wanted to work with Vince. So that's kind of a big deal if you think about it. That's actually a very big deal if you think about it. Brock Lesnar at the particular moment is one of your biggest guys in WWE. He's also the man that you give God knows how much money to. And that's probably why he wants to work with Vince a lot, because Vince will throw millions and millions of dollars at him. Now, if somebody that's not Vince works with him, then they won't throw millions and millions of dollars at him. So it's kind of just like, I see it, I get it, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Brock Lesnar did appear on SmackDown. He appeared on SmackDown at the end. So either he probably walked out and then he probably thought about it like, this wouldn't make sense, this is unfair. So I probably just came back. He beat the hell out of Theory, and that's how we ended SmackDown. So I don't know if this is still going to affect SummerSlam, because apparently if Brock Lesnar does not work SummerSlam, then there is a possible replacement. And the replacement would be Bill. Remember, he's not Goldberg anymore. He's Bill. So William would take Brock Lesnar's place if Brock Lesnar does not compete next week. But since he came back on SmackDown later, then I think that's okay. But man, I didn't think in 2022 we were going to have this type of... I didn't think in 2022 we were going to have this whole thing happening. Like, Vince is retired. Vince is gone. What can Stephanie's vision be now? And Vince's retirement is not even the other thing. Because maybe a day or two ago, Bruce Pritchard is off talent relations. And guess who's back as head of talent relations? None other than The Game, Triple H. Triple H is back as head of talent relations. So the power couple themselves is pretty much running WWE. Stephanie and Triple H are pretty much running WWE. Well, it's happened. Now, I see this, and all I think about is CM Punk's pipe bomb. Why do I think about CM Punk's pipe bomb from 11 years ago? Because he pretty much said, well, not in the best terms of words. He talked about Vince. He pretty much said this company would be better off if Vince McMahon is dead. But even if he leaves, it still will be run by his idiotic daughter, his doofus son-in-law, and the rest of his stupid family. Technically, at this point in time, it's only Triple H, Stephanie. I like everything CM Punk said in that pipe bomb. I fully understand, but to call Stephanie and Triple H stupid, I feel like, before we even knew what Triple H was gonna do, because this was 2011. This was way before NXT was NXT. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, all right, but to know what they probably will be able to do together, I really wouldn't call them stupid. Can I guess? Can I guess what could happen? I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. If Triple H is head of talent relations, we're about to see, I'm praying we see some pushes, which means a lot of guys that came from NXT on the main roster may get some pushes. I'm thinking about it. I mean, one order of business I would like Triple H to do is to please switch Gunther's name back to Walter. Give him back his theme. Let's make things happen. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if one day he just walks out and he would say, Walter. I don't care. I don't care if there's no story. I don't care if there's not a storyline. I don't give two damns. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen. I don't care. But I hope I see pushes from Kevin Owens. I hope I see pushes from Ricochet, who I haven't seen in a while. Ricochet hasn't been on TV lately, so that's a thing. I just hope there's so much that happens. And with Stephanie, I know Stephanie was one of the reasons for the women's revolution. So maybe with her being chairman, maybe she'll have more of an influence on the women's division, because the women's division needs a lot of help. They either need a lot of help or they just need Jesus. I don't know. It's one or the other at this point. It's legit one or the other. But maybe she'll help them. Hell, maybe she'll try hardest to get Sasha back, and maybe Sasha will be respected better. I mean, who knows? Maybe Naomi will feel threatened. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? At this point, anything is possible. Like, anything could happen. I am all for it. This is all positivity at this point, because you know how I felt about Vince. If you've been here for a while, you knew how I felt about Vince. I didn't really appreciate his thought process in his last couple of years. I did not. I mean, there were some good things. And I'm not going to sit here and say what Vince has done since 1982 wasn't good. Like, of course, he brought a lot of things. The Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era. You know what I'm saying? All the stars he had, like Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Jake the Snake Roberts, Mr. Perfect. He brought in Ric Flair, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage. You know what I'm saying? Just all these legends. You know what I'm saying? Then we go to the Attitude Era. You had Rock, you had Austin, you had Triple H, you had Mankind, you had Kane, Undertaker again, Big Show, Jericho, Kurt Angle. You know what I'm saying? You had all them. Then, of course, Ruthless Aggression Era, where we had John Cena, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Batista, Brock Lesnar, all them. You know what I'm saying? This where Edge became a major star, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. To what we got now, it's just, there's a lot would not have happened without Vince. So I'm going to give that man his flowers. Thank you, Vince, for, God, that was 82? Yeah, what was that, 40, 50 years? That had to be 50 years, right? Actually, if it was 82, it has to be about 40, 50 years now, right? No, it's 40. It was 40. I don't know why I thought 50 years. But for 40 years, Vince McMahon took WWE and made it a $1 billion company. They probably have more money than they've ever had. I promise you. So now, we're going to see what this all does. I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling great. Let's see what happens, man. I'm all for it. But until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support as always. All right. We got Rey Mysterio celebrating his 20th anniversary, his 20-year anniversary on Monday Night Raw. He makes 20 years in WWE. I will definitely make a video about that on Monday. And then, of course, SummerSlam is next week, so you already know you're going to get the predictions. I won't be home for SummerSlam, so I'm definitely going to watch it once I get home and do what I got to do. You already know how it is, man. Changing the guard, man. Let's see what happens. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Yeah.